everyone, it's Sabrina. So today I'm going to be talking about what it's like to do a traditional medical school interview. And I'm currently filming in the closet because Alex is out in her room studying, so I guess I get the closet this time. But anyway, I'm wearing her shirt from our Vlogmas picture that we took that says Santa's favorite. But if you guys haven't been following us on Vlogmas, we've been doing daily vlogs for the past 2 weeks actually, so definitely go check it out and follow us around. It's been really fun filming them. So we've been doing that. My channel is our channel is called Sabrina's Life with an extra E. I'll link it down below. But check it out, subscribe, keep following us around to see what our daily life is like. So anyway, I just had my second, I think my last medical school interview this past Saturday, and this was a traditional medical school interview with just like normal questions. It was not an MMI, which was super nice. I actually kind of liked it a lot better than the MMI, but I liked them both in different ways, I guess. I think the standard one was just more fun because I got to personally know the people who were interviewing me, and it was just so personable, like, which was really cool. So I actually got the questions that I was going to be asked. I don't know if a lot of med schools do this, but they gave me like a list of 40 questions, and they said that they asked 20 of these. So what I did was I wrote out a response to every single one of these questions, and I thought about a decent response, and it made me think about a lot about my life as well. I hadn't been thinking about these questions, but I'm sure a traditional medical school will ask you questions like these. So one of the questions that I was asked was what was my biggest failure, and that was really hard to answer because I really wanted to talk about my first MCAT, but then I also wanted to make it more personable about my life. What I talked about was the fact that I did not try out for the basketball team my freshman year of high school, and that I just completely gave up on my favorite sport. I'd been playing basketball. I started playing basketball when I was second grade, and I decided that I really wanted to learn how to shoot a hoop that day, and I first learned how to do underdog style, and then my love for basketball continued to progress. I played 3 years in middle school, but then when it came to high school I chickened out and I did not try out, and that's my biggest failure, I feel. So I talked about that. And there's different questions. Some of them were really hard for me to answer, like, well, how would you interact with someone that personally disliked you? If you personally dislike someone, how would you interact with them? And I didn't really know. I had never thought about that, and you know, I didn't really have like a specific situation in mind, so that was hard to think about. And I had to talk about a situation where we had problems, and then I had to bring up the problems maybe with like a group of people or friends and how I approached it, so I had that question. A lot of them are just to see what kind of a person you are, so I guess it's different in that way. It tests you differently. Like the MMI tests you how you would react in an ethical situation and kind of how you would react as a physician, whereas these standard questions were seeing how I was like as a person and what I thought about and stuff. There was some situational questions I got asked. If I had someone in my study group who was who kept annoying me or who kept interrupting the study group and wouldn't let like me actually ask a question, and it didn't seem like they were realizing that they were doing it, how would I approach that situation? So I thought about a response for that. And all these questions were given to every single applicant, so they were made available, which was really nice, online for us. I really like that they did that and that they gave us the chance to practice them, to think about them, and I feel like I was better prepared for them. And yeah, so I had a lot of fun answering them. For these standard questions, I definitely recommend you just think about stuff like this about yourself and about you as a person. How would you respond to these situations and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I recommend for approaching these, and practice, practice, practice. Just practice different questions, and have someone help you out with that, maybe like a family member, a sibling. Have them ask you the question and then just sit down one-on-one and talk to them about it and like explain it to them. So I definitely enjoyed the standard one because I felt like I got to know who I was talking to. Like they introduced themselves, they told me what they did, and then I got to talk about myself too. So it just felt like, you know, a conversation with a friend. It wasn't as scary as the MMI is. The MMI, the people are not supposed to be talking to you, they're not supposed to be making any contact other than nodding along maybe and asking you more questions if you run out of things to say. So that's just, I guess, the differences between the MMI and the standard interview in my opinion. Yeah, so I hope this video is helpful on how to prepare for a standard interview and how to approach those ones differently from an MMI. And so I have finals next week. I only have one final. It's on Wednesday, the last day, which kind of sucks because I wish I was done earlier so I could just be done, I guess. So I started studying for that. It's for my immuno class, and other than that, I get to be on winter break, and I'm super excited to be back home and spending time with the family. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have been doing well as well. Thanks so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.